Hi everybody, my name is Cindy and I am an energetic stepping and wholeness counselor. I work very closely together with Spirit, but also giving sound treatments. In the video below, you will find links to my YouTube channel, Rumble and BitChute channels, but also to both of my website where you can find more information about my services. So the last video I've done was together with Patrick Moulin. He's here again today, and we were discussing and talking about the latest module called Inspiring Sovereignty, which is a sacred crystal sound remote intensive treatment. And this evening we are joined by 3 of the 7 practitioners, and they're going to each share their own experiences, but also the feedback that they've received from their clients. So first, before we start, I would like to ask all of you to introduce yourself so that the people who are listening in know your name, what you're doing, and then we can start with the more in-depth questions about the treatment itself. So I will start with you, Jasmine. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. It's very nice to be with you here this evening. Yes, my name is Jasmine Paulussen. I'm originally from Basel, living now in Zurich. And I'm teaching transcendental meditation as my main job for the moment, and giving consultations with sacred crystal sound, individual treatments, and as you will hear now, with the group of 7.
Thank you, Karoli.
Okay, my name is Karoy Argay. I'm living near Basel, and I'm a homeopath and make also sound treatments, and I am also one of the 7 practitioners.
Thank you, Felicitas.
Hi there, I'm Felicitas Bodino. Actually, I do work the most of the time as a dog trainer. I don't train the dogs, actually, I train the people how to handle the dogs. And also I give treatments in sacred crystal sound. That's my second really thing I really love to do.
Thank you, Patrick. Would you like to share some words about yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Patrick Moulin. I'm mostly stationed in Central America. I keep traveling back and forth to Europe and back and forth with Europe. And I have been training sacred crystal sound practitioners. It's a wonderful method that they can do on a client one-on-one, but there are many other applications that have emerged since. We can do sacred crystal sound on animals, even plants. And the latest iteration is this new method that came out just recently. It has gone through a test phase. And besides sacred crystal sound, I give consultations to individuals and groups. I call them Akashic readings. And I do this over the internet or in person, and I give workshops as well. All right, I have a separate website, but you will find this information below the video description then later. All right.
Thank you. So I would like to ask, can I start with you, Jasmine? What was your experience as a practitioner giving this treatment?
It's a very nice thing to do. First, it puts myself into a state where I'm very fulfilled and quiet, and feel very much connected to what I'm doing, to the other practitioners, to the participants which are joining these treatments, and way beyond of that, to whole space, whole universe. And it's a very great blessing actually to do this and to give these treatments. It feels somehow holy, you could say.
Yeah, Patrick mentioned in the last video how more or less we have to picture how it works. You're like with 7 people, 6 in a circle and 1 in the middle. Is it when I understood that correctly?
It's
close to that.
Close to that, yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's my vision.
And
yes, we are 6 in the circle.
Mm.
And then there is one, but is also in the circle, but not making sounds. One is somehow holding the space and silence, and working from this level.
Okay.
While the others are making the sounds.
Okay, thank you. Carolie, how is it for you to give such a treatment?
Yes, I gave also other treatments, but these treatments, the energy is more dense than with the other treatments. And I have a lot of pictures, or how do you say, and during the process, I'm traveling a lot around in some, I don't know where, but it's very interesting for me to do that. It's also, how to say, grace, something with grace and Dankbarkeit in German. And it's really nice to do, and I enjoy to do it. Yeah.
Thank you. Felicitas, how is it for you?
For me, it's one of the strongest treatments we do with a sacred crystal sound, because first, of course, because we are 6 singing and 6 making these sounds. And also it's one of the treatments that really, how can I say, I don't have to do anything, you know, I just have to sing and then it does it for itself. And that's very nice. So I'm not an individual in that moment. The stones are those that are working, and the 6 together. So that the energy is really high. I can just say from my own feeling when we did the first one, that that night I was really like a little bumpy animal. I was really, the energy was so high I could hardly stop jumping and talking, and that really stayed like this for 1-2 days. And then afterwards it was like feeling really protected and well.
That's nice to hear. And what is the, Felicitas, what are the feedback from your clients after the treatment?
They were very, very different. Some, they said they had a really good feeling during the treatment in that evening. And then they felt like floating on something. They felt like good feelings. Some of them had even like pictures, or were brought to somewhere else. But the most of them said that they really feel it, because you have to wear that crystal. Also, you have to listen to the sound and have to wear the crystal. And the crystal was for them like a friend. So they really liked to wear that crystal. And the feedbacks were mostly like good feelings and feeling protected. Some of them had strange feeling because the sounds are really some of them are funny, some of them are really nice. So some of them had really said, yeah, these sounds were really funny, but then after a while they didn't listen to the sound, they just felt like, oh, I'm going somewhere, and I feel relaxed. I had also 2 people saying that they slept very well after they did these 30 days. And some of them said they felt really they are like protected after 30 days.
Oh, cool. Jasmine, what was your experience or your feedback that you received?
Yes. So when they started wearing the crystal and hearing the sounds, then quite some said, yes, in the beginning it was a little special or unique with these sounds. So they had to get used to the sounds. But after 1, 2, 3 times listening to them, they felt very much at home with them, and some kind of peaceful feeling, so that they started looking forward to hearing it again and again, because of this inner silence which got established, and somehow a balance. Some had in the first couple of days some reactions like feeling like some tickling inside, or a little nerviness, or maybe a little restlessness or something in this direction, especially while listening it, sometimes some even during the day, but this settled very much afterwards, and they felt like a little reestablished on another level, more protected, more balanced, somehow more safe. Especially surprising was that the children, or is that children love it actually. That most of, or a couple of them, they started joining the singing in the beginning, and then later on just enjoying it. And I know, especially from 2 or 3 children from one family, that they still are listening these sounds way after the 30 days, always before falling asleep. So, and then in the first rounds, they hear, or they are again singing, and then in the second round, they somehow transcend and really peacefully fall asleep. So, yes, it's something very nice, and it looks like that everyone feels very much at home with it. It's somehow like something intimate which happens to them, that they feel so much connected to it, and getting this safe feeling afterwards. And yes, and the crystal, all who I know or heard from, they still wear the crystal, even maybe another month later, because it's, yes, like their friend, and they feel much love to the crystal as well.
Wow, that's very good. You know, I'm not part of the 7 practitioners, for the ones who are listening in. So it's for me also like a new experience to hear what their experience have been as practitioner, but also, of course, hearing the feedback from the clients who have been part of this treatment. And then when I heard the first time, it was like for 30 days. 30 days is a long time when you have to listen to a recording or wear a crystal. But based on your feedback, 30 days is actually quite a good period of time, because even when kids or other people are listening to it after the recommended time of wearing a crystal or listening to the recording, it is actually quite good.
Yes, yeah, and especially this mother with this couple of children, she said she is so grateful and thankful that she has that tool now, because this falling asleep is so somehow such an easy part now, and peaceful.
That's cute. So was the mother also attending the treatment itself together with her kids?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Is there anything else that you would like to add about the treatment itself, you as a practitioner, or the feedback that you have received, or maybe any recommendations in general? Jasmine, is there anything you would like to share?
All the people said it's or from quite some I heard, it's like they can't really explain what's happening, but they say this charming and peaceful effect, it's really helpful, and this getting somehow more balanced, like a little reestablished on another level. So therefore they say they really would recommend it, and they also asked for getting the explanations about it to hand it over to other people.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Caroline, do you have anything? Oh, Patrick, do you want to add something?
One thing that one can observe is when the people do this, when they hear the recording and wear the crystal, as they are getting more relaxed in the course of the 30 days, this goes hand in hand with bringing down whatever level the fear was that the person carries. Maybe very little, maybe more, it depends on the person. it will go down further. No matter from where they start, it will go down further, because when the people start to become more at peace, more at ease, more centered, more relaxed, this is a direct indication of absence of fear. So this is directly, you could say, negatively correlated, meaning more peace, more sense of centeredness, more relaxedness means there's less fear, clearly less fear. So that is a necessary component for sovereignty. As one is more centered, then also fear is getting less and less and less and less. So that's an important piece. And the group, I believe, has developed also some accompanying description. Maybe Jasmine or any of you could maybe explain a little bit what this thing is, what people get when they participate in such a session.
So, okay. We do have a general handout which we can hand over either by paper or on any internet tool, or email or WhatsApp or whatever, so that they get like a general feeling about what it is, and they can read a little bit about it, and having a picture from us, having all names of us, and having all contact details of every participant of the practitioners, so from all 7 of us. And then when they announce they're coming, yes, then they get another handout where they get more information about what they have to do, what they have to send us. So for example, we need a picture of them, full body size picture, and which color they would like to have for their necklace and such things. So the practical things. And then, yes, and then they are in, and we do the performance. And after the performance, then they get the handout with the detailed information, how they proceed now the next 30 days, when they receive their crystal and the sounds, which are getting recorded. And what else?
So how is this handled when the session is finished? Those who are not in the same locality, let's say, they are not nearby where you live and do the session. How is this handled? How is it being sent to them? Because there can be people who may ask from other countries, and how did you handle that?
Yes, we already had. We had from Italy, from El Salvador, from Germany. So then we packed the crystal nicely into an envelope and in some package, and put the address on, and then they get it via post. And as soon as they receive it, from then on, they start with their 30 days of wearing the crystal and hearing the recording.
All right, so this goes out like registered mail, and then they receive it, and as soon as they have it, they start. Okay.
Exactly.
Very good.
Very nice. Sorry, did you want to say something more, Patrick?
Yeah, so it means that anyone on the globe could do this, obviously. It's just a matter of how long it takes till the crystal reaches them. The sound recording could be sent, of course, over the internet. It's will be an MP3 file, so that's not an issue. It's just a crystal, so it takes its time till it arrives, but they just get started after that. I mean, they have started already, you could say, with the initial session of the group of 7 that did the session for them. So something is already happening, but for them to continuously hear it and wear the crystal, they can obviously only do it once the crystal arrives in their location. And that works with registered mail. It's okay. It will arrive like this.
Fantastic. Carolie, is there anything that you would like to share, like from the perspective of a practitioner, or is there anything that you would recommend?
I saw it with the clients or the other participants that everybody is really getting relaxed. We had clients who are really nervous, they couldn't sleep, they couldn't come to calm, and after they listen to it and wear the crystal, after 3 days they are really relaxed and they sleep better. So it's that what Patrick said before, when they are relaxed, then the fear is gone, and that's a very important thing. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you. Felicitas?
Yeah, I have just one thing to add, because I have a good friend. She was participating at one of the first test sessions, and when she listened, when the actual treatment took place, and that evening she had like really hot flashes going on, and then the next I don't know when she got the crystal, and when she started to listen to these flashes came again, and then she got some kind of fear, really, and then she said, oh my goodness, no, I don't want to do that. But then she said, no, another side of her said, no, I'm going to try this. So it was very funny when she told me. So that was what you mentioned, Patrick, that maybe there can become some fear, but then it goes, because she really realized, oh, it's good for me and I'm going to continue. And she was the one after the 30 days who said, oh my goodness, this crystal is really so nice, and I'm really get familiar. It's like my friend. But that was really special when she told me that she actually wanted to run away, but then she said, no, it's good for me. So the fear really went.
Awesome.
Yeah. Beautiful. One thing that I like here in this presentation right now is this is not separating people into this or that, up and down, left and right. It's people. So if people are vaccinated or not vaccinated, this thing works equally on them. It works equally on them. And I just wanted to point that out again in a time, particularly now that is so polarized. It's like activating one's innermost intelligence that is present in everyone, no matter what the representation is on the surface of that person. So it's the activation of that, and through that sovereignty grows. And I like that we don't say, oh, but this works better on this group or on that group. No, it's humans. It's humans, and everyone needs to activate more sovereignty for you could say going through life more smoothly and more peacefully. It doesn't mean that they walk in the streets only with a smile. No, it means at the same time, sovereignty means also you connect more with your own individuality and thinking capacity, meaning you are more sovereign on all levels in terms of emotions, but also of thinking and critical thinking. It's on all layers. You're more you. That's the point. No matter what the status is somebody vaccinated, not vaccinated, this and that. So this is an essential piece if we want to come to a new stage, to overcome all of this phase that society is in right now globally.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else you would like to add before we go?
It's really it's really a beautiful thing to do. So all of us, we love to do it. So we're always looking forward to our next session, which actually the next one is very soon. And also the people love to get it and have it. So it feels like doing something within a big family for a huge family. And that's great.
Yeah, wow. Sounds super nice. I hope that you will receive many more people to sign up for this treatment, and that we're getting out of this big mess that we're having it in the world for not putting people into boxes and bringing people together and bringing consciousness on a healthy level again. I will also add the websites and the contact details below the video. So whoever is interested, please sign up. You have heard the feedback from Felicitas, Caroli, and Jasmine about how this treatment works out, how it works, how people reacted to it, and how they feel after the treatment. So please, when you're interested, reach out and be up for surprises. So I thank you all very much for your attendance, for sharing your experience as a practitioner and also from the client side. And thank you very much all for listening. Speak to you the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.